Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tune into the realest thing in the world. Coming to you from TBN Studios, Lot 126, Looney Street, Queenstown. The question today is, when do we know, how do you know when to quit? So a lot's been on my mind, and sometimes if I'm not told or it's not brought to my attention by the people around me, I get caught up in things. So recently, a few days ago, an advisor of mine called me and went on a long lecture. What do you think I should do, or what he hopes I do? He hopes I'll forget about the Rickford Burks and the smelly smells. And yesterday again, I had one such instance with someone who's looking from the outside and realize I could do better, or wants me to do better, and they advise me on something. I don't always see things, and that's the problem. You can't know what you don't know. If you don't open your mind and look at things from a different perspective, and I've learned sometimes when people are telling you things, you just listen. Don't answer, just listen. If you listen, because it could eat up at you what they're saying, because you don't want to hear that. But if you listen and allow it for soaking, and you give the 10 seconds and you're listening, and then it makes sense, and you calculate, damn. When do you quit? My mom is in the hospital. Praying for the best. I've got court matters with the Mohammeds. Today at 9 o'clock, the trial between myself and Simona Brooms is starting. I've got multiple things going on in my life. Every day is different, regular issues that come up with projects that I have. There's so much that has to be done at TBN that is not being done. Better could be done. We could do more. The companies that want to do programs with us have been reached out to by Netflix. There's so much going on. And then I sit down and I ask myself, is this me? Is this what I want for my life? Is this how I'm gonna live the rest of my life? You got the Brian Passad issue just come up. You got Rickford Burke suing. You got Mark Benchcap suing. And all of that's bullshit, by the way. But nonetheless, it's out there in public. You're looking at the comments, people hating that. My mother has waited 31 years to get a house lot. 31 years. Recently, she went to housing and we get the documentation to pay for the house lot. She has been allocated a house lot. 31 years. Never harmed a fly. She waited 31 years. There are people that are crying, Critic, I need a house lot, and they didn't apply yet. My mother waited 31 years. Now she's sick in the hospital, possibly going through an end-of-life situation. And I ask myself, do I want to be out here fighting with people, or I want to spend the best quality time that I can with my mom, make sure she gets the best treatment, make sure she see that what she gave birth to was worth the while. I'm sharing this with you because I got most of my life together. And I see a lot of things. As a thinker, you see a lot of things. You think about a lot of things. But up until last night, I'm thinking about it. Up until last night, I had a thought, and then this morning I'm thinking, if you were to quit, like I've got a lot going for me. I could travel the world. If we had a cooking show, me making roti, and if this morning program was just about the news and issues and interviews and people's issues, and who would care? Nobody would care. This controversies, or the controversies that I get myself into, are wholly and solely my doing. It's because the only reason I am in so much of controversy is because I'm the only person who is willing to be so controversial. It's not hereditary. It is because of my willingness. It's all my doing. And there comes back the question, how do you know when to quit? Look at these photographs. That is what I really like doing. Traveling the world, hunting. That was a nice day. This day, I'm riding to a Shelton. There was no problem. I didn't injure myself. I didn't die. I didn't get lashed with a bottle. And it's risky. It's risky. Nobody make allegations against me. It's risky, but it was me alone and some friends, and I had an amazing time. I made great memories. This day here, I'm going hunting, and my partner from about 60 feet away said, yo, and I turned back to see what's this man. He took a photograph of me. It was me alone. And by nature, I'm a loner. But I come and get swept up in a world that needs people like me to talk for people. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Critic. I must say I'm sorry about the unfortunate event that you reached up to. But anyway, I want to highlight something that has been going on relating to the young man who was abducted on Main Street in front of New Thriving restaurant.
Yeah, brother.
Now, there is a young man who is a member of the Guyanese Defense Force. His number is 2709.
Hold up. Before you start calling name and people number, tell me what's the issue with this young man? What's in relation to this matter?
All right.
A member of the Guyanese Defense Force.
Right.
Uh-huh.
It is in my view that he has a part in the abduction. Reason being, he has been sending similar threat in the way in which that young man was abducted. So I think the Ghana Police Force need to question him.
Well, you need to go and make a report to the police. Make a report to the police. When you do that, you snap the report and send it to me, and I'll follow up from there.
All right. I want to send you the voice note that he sent to me. So that you can...
no problem. But first thing, you need to make a report to the police.
Very well.
Roger.
Very well.
Yeah. Like the issues and things. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, do I want to be in all these fights? Like I eat by. You get addicted to it. You get pulling it. Because you win so much of time, you win so much of fights, you fight. But remember, the question is not fighting. The question is not winning. The question today is knowing when to quit. Because why do I do it? Like, is anything going to change in the world if I wake up in the morning and say, this is the last day we're doing the Guyanese Critic Morning Live? Morning Live at the Guyanese Critic. Nothing is going to change. Maybe spirits will be daunted, but after a month, people will go on with their life and forget that I even existed. So I don't know what's going to happen in the few coming weeks, if I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to go cold turkey and call it quits, or the program is going to change. But from today, things are going to change. Because the truth is, a man needs to know when to quit. Most of the good times for quitting is when you're ahead, when you're way ahead. Like, when am I going to enjoy the fruits of my labor? How? If controversy begets controversy of all of which I deal with. I gotta decide at some point in time. This morning, yesterday I thought about it and I said, here, I'll just go on the program and just say, here, let's take a month. But it just takes an hour every day out of me, highlight people's issues, guide people, motivate people. I could do that. It motivates me to some extent. I don't know what's gonna happen in the near future. I want to spend more time with my mom. I want her to know if she's going to feel better and she's going to recover. I want her to get all the love and attention that I've been shorting her. I've not been perfect. When we talk about these controversies, and my mother and my relationship has not been the best one. Now is obviously not the time to hold a grudge against her. Now is the time to show her that the fruits of our labor have bared and they're good fruit. I'll go today. I'll do Simona Broom's trial. The Muhammad served a next document yesterday. I think about all these things and I think, like, for instance, I could comfortably retire today, comfortably, and live like a rock star for the rest of my life. With the knowledge that I've attained, gotta work every day. But I mean, like, come off of Guyanese Critic and... Hello, good morning.
Yo, rest yourself, buddy. Rest yourself. Them demons, they got a short lifespan. When you live your life clean and you're doing what you're doing, all these little issues where you got there, them little things going away. They just trying to discourage you like death by 1,000 cuts.
No. Here. I'm not discouraged. Here. I'm not discouraged. I'm doing some introspection. And I'm asking myself if it's worth the while. So here what now. Like, when I come here, there's no subscription fee. Right?
Good.
When I come here, I come do this. Simona Broom's Muhammad, everything is here. No subscription fee. Everybody have a good laugh. Have fun. I don't make money after that. I gotta go and fucking work when I done. I gotta go and work at the pump station when got no relation to the people who watching me in the morning. They can't do none for me. I don't get engineers from them. None of them don't come and fucking labor for me. I tell you positively. So when I done, I gotta go and work. To make money, to travel. To do all the amazing things that I want to do. So I'm asking myself, brother, from a positive perspective, what the fuck are you doing here? You understand what I'm saying? It's not to say...
You got to go back to the original reason why you became the Guyanese Critic.
Yes, but like you understand, everything has a lifespan. I'm 44 years of age. My mother in the hospital.
That's the focus.
I got to look at my health. You understand?
Focus.
So
What you gotta
when
do
I'm
is
looking
you
at
gotta-
it, I'm not being beat down
No.
by these controversies.
You got delegate. You can't always be the front man. That's
No,
the
but like you
problem.
understand, when I looking at this thing, everybody come and the extent of their reaching is the fucking comments. Whether they hate, whether they're positive, and thankful to you guys who love and support me for the positive comments and the thing of care. But this is the extent of it. When I'm finished here, I gotta go to court with a lawyer in real life. Everybody wants to hear about that story tomorrow. When I'm finished here, I gotta go on the ground, look at the job. This problem, high tide, that problem, another problem, excavator broke. I can't go to a fucking comment. You understand? I can't go to somebody and say, buddy, you're excited about my program. You're a good mechanic. Come down here and help me. So if we're to put things into introspect, at some point in time, I got to realize that this is making fucking sense, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I started, I wanted a better life. I did Guyanese Critic. I didn't have anything to do. I'm using a skill, my ability to speak up and speak out. I wanted a better life. Now, here what I'm telling you. I have the most amazing personal life you could dream for. When you're in a position that you can decide 1 hour before you want to go to another part of the world. This I do many times. I wake up in the morning, I come up from the bush 2 Saturdays ago, and I land from Mabura maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. Gone in my bed and sleep and wake up in the morning and say, here, yeah, I start checking flights to me. I want to go to Brazil. And by 3 o'clock, I was on a plane to let them. And by the next day, I was in Brazil. Now, what more you could ask for in life? I could call. I could start driving now if I wanted to. This is no joke. I could start driving now. Go to Puerto Rico. On my way to Puerto Rico, call and tell somebody, have a boat there for me. And then I go over, and somebody will be waiting on the other side with a car for me. You understand? Nothing for do. I ain't gonna do news story. I go in by a friend. I could go to Legwan, Wakenham. I could go to Legwan and call a friend and say I'm coming there. Cook some mutton curry for me. Because of the good works that I've done all the years, I've developed good relationships. I could go to Wakenham and say, here, I'm coming to spend 2 days. Make this for me. You understand?
I feel like the program could be a revenue generating thing for you.
Bro, here. There's a next fucking problem. There'll be a next problem. Me even want to go there. Because when people come now with the $25 and the fucking $20, when I see them other people will say, oh, send cash up, and this, when I see them, me even want to go there. Me got enough. You hear what I'm telling you? Me problem right now is I faced with a decision I gotta make. You understand? The decision I gotta make is what you're doing. The plan was to have a better life. I got the best life.
Right.
My kids fairly on track. Relationship, everything you think about, I got. Could do anything, anytime. And I then a set of fucking... I am fighting with low-life fucking people who didn't have anything, presently don't have anything, ain't got nothing, and me is the one that got the fight with them. It's like, what is wrong with you? You understand? What is the possibility and likelihood that I go into a place that I would not normally go to? You're lashing me fucking head by a man who lash a man in the head, August the 1st. The man just walking around looking for people lashing the fucking head. What's the likelihood me of all persons? You understand what I'm saying? The man right now, the blank call, I says, Mr. Critic this, and I send the pictures them. The mother, the by David Prasad mother went by the people yesterday and cost all the people them and so. What's the likelihood I run into a fucking low life? The same thing that is costing people about every day. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, I gotta sit down and look back at myself and ask myself, what is it? Look at those photographs there, buddy. they're not 10 Guyanese. Here was the funny thing. You're living in a country with 1 million people. And you do not have 10 other people in the country that could show you photographs like that. Because it's not a life that is lived by many. You see the motorbike where I said, I flew to let them one time. Partner picked me up from the airport, go to the yard, see the motorbike. I said, this is your motorbike? He said, yeah. I said, give me, I'm going to write to let them. No questions asked. I'm going to write to Shelton. And they drive behind me just to see me riding. You understand? There's so much more that could be done. The issues of the people. Let me go and help feed poor people. Feed destitute people in the street when you spit out my food and here it's just retrospection, right? And I'm playing between calling it quits cold turkey or serving a purpose for a 1 hour in the morning. It gotta be interesting because I can't come out here.
It's always good to have to do some type of introspect, because what it does is it cleans out your system. It helps you to call the hangers on if you have hangers on. If you gotta leave a certain lifestyle behind.
No, but here, remember I putting it out there. I am saying, like when I ask myself, why do I do what I'm trying to see how this, other than the excitement and the asshole that I like being, right? Other than that, me feeding and fueling my ego. You understand? Like an elephant in the jungle just mashing and crushing everything in its way. Other than that, I can't see what's the purpose of this thing and the direction that I'm going in. You understand? And sometimes you're there in the thing and are there everything, I'm fighting and scrambling and biting and kicking and then I stop and somebody says, what? And I'm like, for truth, but this makes no sense. What am I doing? Stop, come. It's like you're drowned in, right? And if somebody said, no, just move your hands up and down and move your feet, and right away you become calm and you're surviving. You understand? What people are looking out there and thinking, whoa, there's the critic, he knows so much, he's done so much, he's come so far. And they're thinking, and the reason I'm sharing this to you publicly is a lot of people are having these problems in their life and they don't realize. You gotta stop, filter out the noise, and then realize you might be your greatest problem. You might be your greatest problem. You understand?
Yeah, I think it's time you take a break, let somebody else do the morning live. You go and do your thing. Every now and then you make an appearance.
No. Something is gonna work out. Something is gonna happen. But what I'm telling you, from today it's gotta change. Shit's gotta change. You understand? Cause I'm looking at it. Like I just come back from the interior. Went to the interior. I said I left the night before. Went to the interior. Come back last night. I did my live from Mabura. Partner, I had a phone. I had a problem reading the messages when I get internet. I had a problem from a chick nor a child, and oh my God, all I studying is my mom, but she better check my shit, you know? Hey, we talk, bro. We talk. Hello, good morning.
Hey, Critic.
Yeah, my brother.
Morning. I got something for add to what you were saying just now. Understand something, right? If it's like, okay, when you're in a position to where people look up at you and people respect you and people rate you and people want to be in your circle, right? You're going to have people that's on the outside that's looking in. That's where jealousy comes in and where they cannot be part of your circle. They cannot be part of your what is the word that I'm looking for? Like you're set in. They can't be part of that. So it takes them now to do ignorance to try to match your energy to where they're trying to fit it, but they don't know how to fit it.
Are you aware of the concept?
Right?
Are you aware of the concept that you and only you are the controller of your destiny?
That's true. But then listen to this. Now, what I'm trying to get at, right? Or what I'm trying to say is that, okay, whenever you start to climb and you start to go to the next level, you cannot associate yourself with the people that's under you. Because you got to understand something. If you go from A to B, the people that's at A, they don't want to see you at B because you just remember yesterday you was at A with them. So you now got to start looking at the people that's at C, so that the people that are at C is now looking at
No,
you.
but brother, I think you missed the point. All that you're seeing with the people, the A, the B, and the C, I am saying is totally unnecessary. The people in my life, my children, my relationship, the people in my workers and everything, I got the best people in my life. The controversy that I get myself in is why draw to me. Come here in the morning and draw. You understand what I'm saying? If I call it judge, not to say I'm going to get accident because I'm driving on the road. You're going to get accident. Police going to stop you. You understand? But it would be far less. And I am aware that I have a better quality of life because I neighbor the vibes. It's getting tiring. And when you look at it, it's just...
But then as a certain statute in the community and of responsibility and respect, you can't put yourself in certain positions. Certain places you have to stop going. Certain places you cannot put yourself... Like, okay, say for instance, if you're going to go to an establishment to enjoy your life or enjoy your money or whatever, you can't go to the place where the average person have $10 in their pocket to go to. You got to go to a place now, okay, I got $2 million, I got to go to a place that's with $3 million.
No, here.
Have to get the
I understand the intricacies, what I'm discussing. And you're identifying the symptoms, right? You're identifying the symptoms of a general problem. What I'm discussing is my awareness now that I seriously have to look at when is the time to quit. And the reason I'm having this discussion with you guys is that this happens to a lot of people and they don't know when to quit. And I am here publicly saying that things seem a certain way and I got control of it and I'm doing, but I have to start doing some introspection and ask myself, when do you quit? So, and what does quitting means? So it doesn't necessarily mean, it obviously means what you're talking about there. The places I go to, the people I roll with. So that's one of the things. You understand? When you're going to quit, how you carry yourself. You understand? How this program carries on and all these things. So the discussion is not the symptoms, it's accepting that there's a problem, which is 50% of the solution. Because when you accept that there's a problem, because when you see this thing and you see me, people thinking, bam, this is the critic, he got it lack. Yes, and he doing well. But it's not so. It's all bullshit. Because I could do better.
You gotta understand something. That's Guyana. And Guyana, people perceive you by the way how you carry yourself. They don't have to know nothing about you, but because you carry yourself to a certain standard and hold yourself to a certain liking and lifestyle, they think that you have it all. You don't have nothing, but because of the way you carry yourself, it's the perception, and that's Guyanese all over the world. You know what I mean?
Hey, we got to carry on this conversation the next day. I gotta go to court and deal with Simona Brooms this morning.
All right, my guy.
So, guys, thanks for your input, brother. Guys,
all right, my guy.
The reason I'm sharing this with you, a lot of people seem like everything, they got everything, they get everything doing well. I'm saying, same thing with me. Everything is superb. Everybody's watching it, it's perfect. But if you do some introspection, you realize there's certain things you don't have to do. Like let's put it into layman, simple things, rudimentary things for you. You don't like tying your lacings. If you had slipping shoes, you understand? You don't got to deal with shoes where you got to tie your laces. You just slip in. You could choose a different kind of shoe. You understand? Like, if you're going to get tested and you're pre-diabetic, you know a change in your diet would give you a better, healthier lifestyle. Just gotta make some changes. Everybody's here that's having fun. You want to see fun? Let me tell them, here, we got to do a $5,000 a month subscription. No. It's not going to be funny to them anymore. When they got put effort or money into it. So as much as everybody's having fun, they wake up in the morning and I motivate them. Who motivates me? I gotta motivate myself and I gotta motivate y'all and I gotta motivate everybody. Plus I gotta fight my own fights and everything else. It's just my thoughts this morning. I want to open supermarkets. I want to build a construction company out. I want to fly. I want to go and get my private pilot's license. I want to fly. I want to go to the Sabla marathon and run for 7 days in the desert. That's what I want to do. I want to go across the world and do marathons. You know what I'm saying? The grander things that life have to offer. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking and discussing the time to quit. You should do in your life too. Not quitting life, not quitting your job. But if you see things consecutively, things are coming, one on top of the other. What am I to leave as my memoir, The King of Controversy? That's not necessarily how I want to be remembered when I'm here no more. It had its time. Could write a book. He was the king of controversy. This is what he becomes. I ain't throwing a pastor. But we'll do this together. We'll do introspection. And then we'll talk about the times. You remember the times I had all the lawsuits and things. And the better life. Because we could go back talking about healthy things. My diet. How has that been working for me? How I feel. You know? Keep it real. Peace out.